But I recently read a book called The Power of Habit, and I read a story out of that book about Febreze. And as soon as I read it, I had an aha moment, because I realized this is something that can help people understand what I'm talking about. In the story, Febreze came out with an amazing product that could eliminate odors. And they had a test case where they got odors out of skunk smells out of a car. And when that happened, they thought, oh my goodness, we've got lightning in a bottle. We're going to make all of our money. P&G was so excited. They sunk a lot of money in a marketing plan, and it went nowhere. And the guy in charge of that almost lost his power in the company, but he persisted and said, let's bring PhDs out. Let's find out what happened. And on one case, the PhD started to realize what the problem was. They went into a house, and immediately the odor of cat smells, they overwhelmed them. And they walked in, and they asked the lady, why did you buy Febreze? She said, for the cat smells. They said, well, how many times have you used it? Twice. And they said, do you smell the cat smells now? No. People did not know they had smells. Why? Why didn't people know they have smells? They're used to it. And when I read that, I realized that the analog to that is that businesses don't know they have problems because they're used to those problems, because they don't see them as problems, right? Somebody else coming in could see, oh my goodness, this is inefficient. I can't believe you have this person working for you. You know, you need all these changes. But people don't know they have problems. So the question is, how can you set all those appointments? What are things that you need to do? Well, one of them is you need to build a better mousetrap, right? And I've been giving this talk, and people would ask me, well, how do you build a better mousetrap, right? That's the million-dollar question. Well, Febreze did that. They had to change their business model. They had to change their messaging, and now you see it in the store, right? It's a big product. But it was not solving odors, it was not solving a need, it was preventing odors. They changed their message. And that's what you have to do. There's a story of an IT company that I worked with in Los Angeles, and I set an appointment with an office manager, but when I was calling, she said she was completely happy with her current IT provider. But I was able to keep her on the phone because he had an innovative concept called managed services, which is a flat fee for IT, and she was curious about that. But she kept telling me, well, we're completely happy with our current IT provider. I eventually was able to set the appointment. What I told her was, look, you're expressing doubt. I'd like Tony to come out there. I know you're not going to change, but come out there and meet with you and show you that a real business actually offers this. And I believe that will change the way you view IT in the future. What do y'all think happened 2 weeks later? She switched. She was completely happy with her current provider. And 2 weeks later, she switched. Why?
He introduced something she didn't have.
Exactly. See, he changed his business model. When everyone was doing break-fix IT, he was offering a flat fee for IT, right? Changing your business model. That's fundamental. What are some companies that have done that? McDonald's. The McDonald's brothers, they changed the way they made hamburgers. They changed their process and made them faster and cheaper. And that created a bigger demand for hamburgers. People that didn't know they needed hamburgers suddenly wanted more hamburgers. Right? Ford. At that time, only expensive cars were made for rich people. The average person didn't know that they needed a car until he made a car affordable and cheap, and suddenly everyone wanted a car. He created a demand. So that's how you build a better mousetrap. That's